Welcome to The Complete Teacher, 101 meaningful, bite-sized professional development lessons, each coming with thought-provoking titles, relevant, inspiring quotes, helpful text with anecdotes, data, and wisdom, and action steps. Lesson 48, Religion and Politics Without Leading to Trouble. Dallas Willard, USC professor of philosophy, said, "Along with two thieves, he was executed by the authorities about 2,000 years ago. Yet today, from countless paintings, statues, and buildings, from literature and history, from personality and institution, from profanity, popular song, and entertainment media, from confession and controversy, from legend and ritual, Jesus stands quietly at the center of the contemporary world, as he himself predicted. He so graced the ugly instrument on which he died that the cross has become the most widely exhibited and recognized symbol on earth." My first department was a high-functioning, tight-knit group of misfits, and we were about as religiously diverse as could be. I was the token Christian, along with an agnostic, a practicing Jew, a Catholic Buddhist, an atheist, and a skeptic. Some were Democrats, some Republicans, some neither. One claimed to be both. From our varying backgrounds, we had a handful of key commonalities. First, we all taught religious and political content, as was prescribed by state history standards. Second, we maintained professionalism with each other, showing respect, listening actively, and playing fair. Third, we never found trouble with students, parents, or administrators in our handling of the inevitable religious or political discussions that emerged in our middle school history classrooms. Most state standards address religious and political topics in almost all grade levels. Ancient and medieval history covers major world religions. High school history and government classes face politics head-on. And even if you don't teach directly on the topic, Dallas Willard's quote reminds us that Jesus tends to come up sooner or later. Our Department of Misfits was a model on this issue, sticking to the facts when teaching about Buddhism, Taoism, Islam, Shinto, or Judaism. Christianity came up in many units: Rome, the Renaissance, Reformation, exploration. We focused on history, allowing students to reach their own conclusions about beliefs. It was exciting, and even for the others who weren't Christians, they couldn't deny the impact of Jesus on our world today and felt a duty or obligation to get the history right when they taught. Some events from history shined a bad light on those who claimed to be Christians. The Medici papacy, the Inquisition, Columbus, da Gama, Henry VIII. And some events are compellingly persuasive, like historical evidence for the validity of the Gospels. When things got dicey or when students asked tough questions, some go-to teacher lines included things like, "Yes, some people believe that and some don't," or "I'm not in a place to tell you what you should or shouldn't believe," or "That's a great question, you should talk to your parents about that one." In much the same way, confronting political issues is often inevitable, using phrases like, "Well, a conservative or liberal might say this because," or a commonly used counterargument to consider would be, help to keep the learning process dynamic without inputting bias. Tough topics like religious and political discussion in the classroom can and should be addressed without stirring up controversy. Yes, it includes teaching historical facts and sticking to the standards. It also should include a big dose of professionalism, respect, listening, and prudence. Action steps. Think about where religious discussions arise during the school year. How might you work to keep the learning process dynamic without inputting bias or stirring up unnecessary controversy? Need a copy of all the Complete Teacher lessons on slides? Looking for an e-reader or physical copy of the Complete Teacher? Want to browse thousands of other top-rated, engaging resources? Check out the links below.